uploads here have been pretty slow, and I apologize for that. But anyways, here's a video of some rarities throughout the summer and fall of 2023. First off, starting with a L509, heading northbound to switch out some cars at Spalding Junction. Along Smith Road in West Chicago, Illinois. This catch was somewhat last minute as I didn't even have time to get my tripod out. Anyways, here's CN A491, led by a CSX AC4400, and the only CSX standard cab Dash 8. CSX got these Dash 8s back when they acquired Pan Am, and CSX owned these before Pan Am had them. Here's a quick outing. We were waiting for NS 8105 on MALG3. NS 8105 is the interstate heritage locomotive from Norfolk Southern. But first, we had a westbound intermodal to get through. As you can see in the background, Geneva is undergoing some big changes. And since this was taken in July, more changes have happened. And I'll probably make a video on that specifically. So look out for that. Anyways, here's NS 8105 on MALG3. This again was mid-July. Now getting to the later part of July, we have yet again another A491, led by two CSX units. The first one being a SD70 Mac rebuild, and the second being a CSX wide cab Dash 8. This would be my first catch of one of these. Again, this was another last minute shot. Northbound CN either M341 or M343, with CN 3115, the BCOL heritage locomotive, trailing second of two. About an hour and a half later, we see MG3AH, which had NS 4004 and a Norfolk Southern Dash 9. Here he is pulling out of a stop at La Fox. Slightly down the road again. With a new addition for filming trains, we have a new DJI Mini 3. And earlier in the video I said that Geneva is going through some big changes. This is about 2 to 3 months later, and you could definitely tell that it's a lot different. If you're wondering why it's under construction, they are building a third track through Geneva. Anyways, here is NS 8099 on an eastbound mixed freight. This will be one of the first shots I have with my new drone. Following the train down a little bit, you can see just how much all the change has been. And I've not binged Geneva in a while, but I could just imagine that more has changed since then. Again, since this was mid to late September. Now in early October, we are in Rochelle and we see a eastbound geometry car. Still in early October, we get lucky with this train. You'll see exactly what it is when the mid-DP goes by. As you can see, that was KCS's Safety Starts Here locomotive, and we were able to chase it down to a side road just east of Kirk Road, and I was able to put my drone up for it. Getting into the later part of October, we get a train meet between two cool trains, this first one being an eastbound mixed freight. Here we see the train's mid-train DPU, along with a westbound mixed freight with UP's 1983 Western Pacific Heritage locomotive on it. And on the last catch, we would see 1983 sister unit 1982 leading a westbound mixed freight. But first, we'd see an eastbound intermodal. UP 1982 is the Missouri Pacific Heritage locomotive. This, 1983 and 1988, which is the Katy, all came out in 2005, with 1989, 1995, and 1996 coming out in 2006.